Donald Trump actually had some nice things to say about Canada and Mexico today. And of course, Mark Carney is sucking up to Trump, as some more industry experts in the aluminum sector are saying there's no way for Canada to replace the US market with Europe. It just won't work. On top of that, there's more government nonsense to call out around the green initiatives. And of course, Mark Carney lets some more details slip about the pipeline deal. I think his plan was pretty clear. And for some reason, the Liberals have a problem that one of the conservative members of parliament is married to an American because that's foreign, but they don't have a problem with the actual foreign entrepreneurs inside our parliament. Speaking of foreign entrepreneurs, there's a bunch of videos back to back we are going to go over today. They didn't go viral enough, but we are going to end with a feel-good story that I wanted to show. It's pretty nice. There's a lot to talk about in today's video, so let's get into it. Just getting into this first clip here, it's been really funny because almost all of the coverage has said, like, Mark Carney came into this and just made a beeline for Trump. And Mackenzie Gray, who is a journalist, said Trump just arrived inside the Kennedy Center for the draw, and Mark Carney went right over to talk with him. So it's been funny to see the change in tone. And I do love that every clip, too, that we've seen of Mark Carney today, when he's like looking at Trump, he's just smiling like a schoolgirl, just being like, wow, it's Donald Trump. You almost seem starstruck. Look, I'm no body language expert, so I'm not going to actually project all of these motives and all of these things onto this interaction, but it is interesting that almost always when he's looking at him, he's got this huge smile. He's kind of beaming. And now you've got these breaking news comments from Trump, which I didn't expect so soon, but this is from the article, Carney, Trump, and Scheinbaum to meet privately after the FIFA draw. And Trump said, we're going to meet with both. We're getting along very well. But it has been funny to see the coverage here because Trump has been broadly complimentary of the Mexican leader while pushing the country to do more to combat the drug cartels. But they also said relations have been more tense with Canada, which is what we would expect. But as we know, Trump is a peacemaker, and he got this award, and it has been funny to watch the liberals spiral about this. But his comments I want to show because I do think authentically, I don't think Trump is putting on a show. We know Trump is a showman. We know he makes big statements. We know he does, a lot of push, a lot of pull. But I actually do think he does want to end all of these wars.
Thank you very much. And please welcome the very first winner of the FIFA Peace Prize, the 45th and 47th President of the United States of America, Mr. Donald J. Trump. Please.
The thing that's really funny about this, too, is FIFA as an organization has...
When did FIFA start handing out peace prizes?
Been dealing with corruption allegations for decades. Everybody knows they're a super corrupt organization, but of course, everybody was championing FIFA and they were all excited for the World Cup. This is going to be awesome. But then as soon as Trump gets award, but it's just a corrupt organization. There's no way they would have given it to him otherwise. But then you see these comments where Trump actually does seem like he wants to end all of these conflicts, and it seems like something he does care about. And the liberals just refuse, and Democrats just refuse to give him any sort of credit in
I really don't care who Sockboy is dating.
Being, an anti-war president.
You're expected to get the FIFA Peace Prize, Mr. President. What would you say to people who say that prize might conflict with your pledge to strike Venezuela?
Well, I think the Peace Prize, I settled 8 wars. I don't know that I'm getting it. I haven't been officially noticed. I've been hearing about a Peace Prize.
Spoiler alert, he did get it. We just saw.
And I'm here to represent our country in a different sense. But I can tell you I did settle 8 wars, and we have a 9th coming, which nobody's ever done before. But I want to really save lives. I don't need prizes. I need to save lives, and we're saving a lot of lives. I've saved millions and millions of lives, and that's really what I want to do. And I also want to run a great country. And the United States right now is the hottest country anywhere in the world, and 1 year ago it was dead.
And it's funny that when he says these things and he's happy to end these conflicts, and then the countries themselves, The leaders of the countries themselves say this is thanks to Donald Trump. He's been nominated by other countries for Nobel Peace Prizes. The people on the left just refuse to give him any credit for that, but they just take their marching orders and they know we can replace the U.S., we can take on the U.S., except when an expert comes on and explains, yeah, actually, there's been a bit of a problem with us trying to replace the U.S.
Well, since U.S. President Donald Trump raised the aluminum tariffs to 50% in June, Canada has been shifting its aluminum exports to other parts of the world. The next guest says this high-level tariff on aluminum is simply not sustainable. And let's bring in Jean Simard, the president and CEO of the Aluminum Association of Canada. Jean, thank you very much for joining us.
My pleasure. Thanks for inviting me.
You think this shift to Europe and other places isn't something that's going to continue?
Isn't something that's going to continue. So Mark Carney and his squad are building their entire plan around replacing the United States with Europe. And the expert is saying, I don't think this can continue.
Well, the situation with a 50% tariff is high.
For those of you not Canadian, not only does this guy have a French name, he's also French. You can hear the accent.
Disruptive for an integrated value chain, industrial value chain like we have in North America, across Canada and US. The access to the European market has always been there in the past, but since we're a truly integrated market in North America, the first place where metal wants to go because of market attraction is the US. So we had to revert to ship to Europe temporarily over the summer because the transactional price for aluminium was not factoring in the total cost of the tariff. It took some weeks, and finally it has reached a threshold where metal is attracted back into North America, which means that
He's coughing for this entire interview. It's brutal. Let's try and ignore it.
More and more through the coming weeks and months, the end user, the consumer, will be hit by the full impact of the tariff, which will become more and more unsustainable, disruptive, and potentially create some inflationary pushback in the U.S.
Yeah, so it's interesting. This is one of the cases where either side could not absorb the aluminum tariff. So it's looking like the only way that the transaction started again between Canada and the U.S. is when prices started to increase. Of course, if prices are going up so they can account for the tariffs, yeah, that's going to make inflation go up. But the funny thing is they were trying to sell to Europe that entire time, and they still weren't even making money selling to Europe, even though they had the access. Like he said, he gets into it. It's pretty funny. It's also very important what he says here. I wish liberals would pay attention and understand how important a deal is with the U.S. because of what he says.
We logistically, the U.S. market makes far more sense for us than any other market, although since our smelters are seaborne for the most part, we have the option of shipping, as we've done over the summer, to other markets. But as much as we can, this is a market in which we've invested ourselves for decades. We have long-time clients. We have a very good reputation on the U.S. market. So hopefully this whole tariff situation will land in a more favorable place at some point in time, meaning here a very differentiated position for Canada versus the rest of imports coming from other places of the world, such as the Middle East, India, or Australia.
So yes, as he said, the relationships are there with the U.S. Logistically, it's way easier to work with the U.S. Even though we technically can get the product to Europe, there's not a market there, which he's going to get into in a second. And it sounds like from some of the things that he said and other stuff that I've seen online is that there was room where the industry could have absorbed some level of tariff, assuming we had got a deal negotiated, just certainly not 50% without increasing the price. So if there is a deal to be done, the logistics are there. Why don't we just get a deal done with the United States?
And sorry, I just want to ask about the seaborne smelters. Does that mean they're on On the
They're on the-
water, easy to move, easy
Yeah,
to load
yeah,
and ship.
yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
And with everything that has gone on, have you developed some new markets though in outside of the U.S., or is that something that doesn't come easily?
Is that something that doesn't come easily? Let's listen to the answer.
Well, it's the way our industry is structured. We already have the three players, which is Rio Tinto, and Alcoa and Alouette, all have a footprint in Europe. So they either produce already from Scandinavian countries to ship to Europe, in Iceland as an example, or as the case is with Alouette, the Setil smelter, they have shareholders who are of European origin who have been taking the metal from Setil and shipping it to Europe for decades now. So we already have a very established footprint in Europe.
So yes, the footprint's already there. The market's already established. We can ship to Europe, of course, but there's no meaningful way to increase the trade with Europe that would replace the United States. So as he says in this video, metal seems to always find its way back to the United States. That's where the demand is, and that's why getting the deal done is so important. But we know the governments don't actually understand how markets work, and that's why we are seeing the EV industry is falling apart. The EV industry, which the Canadian government put basically all of Ontario's eggs into this basket, especially with the EV mandates, all of the money they were handing out, all of the commitments they made. As soon as they removed the incentives, the restrictions, the kickbacks, everything that was basically holding up the EV industry, we see what the consumer actually wants.
President Trump plans to return to gasoline as the fuel of choice for cars. He has unveiled an historic reset of Biden-era fuel rules. Former Energy Secretary Rick Perry joins me now. Sir, are you pleased to see the EV industry in retreat? I'll bet you are.
Well, I'm pleased to see the market work is what I like. It's let the American people decide what they want to buy and keep government's thumb off the scale.
And the Canadian people. Let the market do its job. This is the entire point. Like he's saying, if the government didn't put their thumb on the scale, nobody would want these products. And that's why Ontario is in such bad shape. The government made such a bad bet on EVs, thinking, well, if we put the EV mandate in place, we can make sure that that industry thrives. And trying to create market demand for products that don't really exist based on ideology doesn't seem to really work out that well. And that's why when Mark Carney just put out this tweet, he showed his hand yet again. 1 week ago, we announced our MOU with Alberta to unlock our natural resources and build a stronger, more sustainable, and more independent economy. It will put the province on the path to net zero emissions by 2050, give investors the certainty they need to build and create thousands of new careers for Canadians. Notice, in this entire tweet, he did not mention pipeline once. He did mention net zero and sustainability because, once again, they are using government legislation, they are using red tape to try and create demand. There's no reason for us to try and run Canada into the ground to just try and force these rules and regulations, but we all know the government knows where to put the resources and the money, and that's how we ended up with this year, that the Ontario Skills Fund gave $1 million to a company whose CEO was already fined by the Security Commission. Oh, that's good. The Ontario government gave $1 million from its controversial Skills Development Fund to a company headed by an entrepreneur, they left out foreign there, who had been penalized by the province's security regulator for issuing misleading press releases. So already he was caught scamming. Let's give him millions of more dollars. Let's check in on his name, shall we? It's been long led by Sayan Navarantham, who's the former CEO of a company once known as Face Drive Inc., already facing fines and penalties, but luckily Sayan Navarantham was able to get $1 million taxpayer dollars. Great to see. Of course, the Liberals are already championing the new job numbers that came out, even though the job numbers are absolutely brutal once you dig into the details, because it's, oh, Canada adds 53,600 jobs in November. But the data tells a better story. Part-time jobs, 63,000. Full-time jobs, minus almost 10,000. And according to their survey, when they surveyed the people who got these part-time jobs, they were considered involuntary part-time jobs. They were all looking for full-time and could only find part-time and were forced into it. But for some reason, the Liberals are championing this as being a huge win. And speaking of left-wing liberal huge wins, we've got this story here where Ilhan Omar was promoting the Safari restaurant in Minneapolis for feeding kids. The owner who donated to her campaign was convicted in the Feeding Our Future $250 million fraud scheme. They stole hundreds of millions of dollars from hungry American children. And here she is.
horta aad iyo aadaan ugu faraxsanahay in maanta safaari aan soo gaarnay sida dadka badan ay u og yihiin ciyaalkeena yaryar ilaa iyo number la eg 20 million.
If they are foreign born doing interviews in foreign languages, they should not be allowed to serve in government. I think that should be a no-brainer. But here we are in Canada with our own shared problem. And the reason I'm showing these stories back to back is because this is a shared sentiment that needs to be changed in Western countries, where we pretend that just groups of foreign people being in our governments campaigning on behalf of foreign groups is a good thing. So here we have a foreign-born politician campaigning for foreign-born populations inside our government.
Mr. Speaker, Cyclone Ditwa has devastated communities across Sri Lanka, causing severe flooding and landslides that has claimed over 465 lives and left hundreds more missing. Homes, infrastructure, and local economies have suffered serious damage, and communities across the country are struggling to deal with aftermath, especially in the northeast hill regions.
So not one Canadian can be seen on camera in the House of Commons, aka Canada's Congress, but for some reason to the Liberals, this is the problem. Michelle Rempel-Garner is a Conservative MP who lives in Oklahoma and is married to an American. She's an immigrant in her adopted nation of the USA, okay? So now all of a sudden immigrants are bad, and yet she's here in our House of Commons orating nonsensities daily to try and turn Canadians against immigrants and refugees. So pathetic. So it's a problem when she's an alleged immigrant and her opinion means less because her passion is to implement a MAGA-style divisive society in Canada. You have lost the plot and are desperate. You will not succeed, never. So basically, the sentiment here is,
I don't think MAGA is going to be enough. It has to be more extreme than MAGA. To save Canada, it has to be 10 times more extreme. Like, there needs to be like the Russian concentration camps for the dissenters. Or what? Gulags for all the liberals. There's too many of them. Canada has too many stupid people that are allowed to vote.
oh, it's MAGA style, it's foreign politics, you're an immigrant trying to bring in U.S. politics into Canada. There's foreign-born people in Parliament controlled by foreign governments, campaigning on behalf of foreign governments. Where are your stories about that? Where are your complaints about that? She's actually Canadian. But he's right, we shouldn't turn against the immigrants and the refugees because, as we know, these guys know how to take care of business and we should be learning from them. Like, here they are right here. If you want to take a look at this video, realizing that if you just dump all of your garbage into the river, you never actually have to clean it up. It just goes away, right? Because object permanence is not a real thing. If you throw it in the water, it is no longer your problem. You can just move on and ignore it. And I wish Canada and the US had learned that a while ago because we wasted a lot of taxpayer dollars on our garbage and recycling programs trying to make sure that our communities stay safe and clean, when it turns out you can just dump it in the river, no big deal. But also, it's not just about cutting edge techniques and new processes we can use. Sometimes everybody always talks about the immigrant work ethic and then just not stopping working, staying committed to the job, making sure the job gets done. And here we have a perfect example of that right here. Let's take a look at this guy.
Oh my God, stop, dude, what do I do? Stop, dude, stop, stop, stop.
So if you can't tell, that is a dump truck pulling some sort of telephone pole, some sort of electricity pole. He's dragging along on the road because why would he let that stop him? He's got to get work done. And of course, the ladies are screaming and they're honking at the horn because it's going to hit their car. But he doesn't give up there, because remember, this is the immigrant work ethic that we need to learn from the foreign entrepreneurs. So as this gentleman gets out of his car, if you're curious, yes, he is a foreign entrepreneur. He has now noticed the pole. What does he do? He's like, well, actually, I'm the strongest guy in the entire world, so I'm going to lift off this post from my dump truck. Yes, this post that weighs hundreds of pounds that he didn't know was dragging off the side of his truck. He's gotten it to a point where it's at the top of his physical reach. And what he's doing is he's thinking he can lift this off of his truck. And I just want to give him some credit, because that is a can-do attitude. The level of confidence you have to think you can lift a telephone pole that's hanging off the back of your dump truck is just such...
I mean, you could maybe force it off if you were at one end or the other, probably at the top end, because it wouldn't have as much weight on it. But no, maximum extension like that, you're not budging it. Right dead in the middle, you're pushing all the weight.
A high level of confidence. Some might say delusion, some might say horrible deduction and problem-solving skills involved in trying to lift off a telephone pole from the back of a dump truck. But this guy here did not give up. Why would he give up when we've got this level of foreign entrepreneur success stories in Canada? Police in Ontario dismantled a $1.3 million liquor trafficking organization. They stole from liquor stores, taxpayer funded, of course, and mostly sold from their homes. Arrested, we've got Parminder Sindhu, Rajvinder Sindhu, Navdeep Sindhu, a nice parasite class family operation, but it is built for success. As we know, we don't like to call it trafficking or stealing when it comes to that. Basically, what it is the infinite free inventory glitch. So I'm glad to see that. On a completely unrelated story, this European country known for stunning women suffers drought of men, forcing would-be brides to hire husbands for housework, and that country is Latvia. They have way more women than men. So if you see me posting from Latvia, please ignore it. But that's not the feel-good story. Well, maybe for me it will be, who knows? This is the real feel-good story. The sarcasm starting to drop here because I thought this was cute. I thought this was fun.
Well, your next meal on board a Hello Ferry will be benefiting a local charity helping people with disabilities.
Hello, my name is Jacob.
Coco Cafe, a social enterprise out of Nanaimo, is now serving their food on board the vessels. The cafe offers employment, hands-on training, and social opportunities for people with developmental disabilities. Their kitchen will be preparing everything from cookies to muffins to sandwiches for travelers to enjoy.
They're super excited about it. I mean, what's amazing is it's normal to see people of varied abilities working as maybe a dishwasher or a cafe attendant. For us, it's all about elevation and about finding out what each individual is capable of, what their interests are.
Like I said, I actually do think this is a feel-good story, and I'm happy that we're doing this. But where I get frustrated is when we do have these stories about these foreign scammers getting access to millions of dollars when they've already been fined by securities commissions. When we have companies and corporations like this that I think are such a net positive for the community, and I love what they're doing for those people to help give them purpose, create jobs, make that other company that scammed the government out of that money pay this company $1 million. Why can't we get them? And they're even trying to supply a real product. This is where that extra money should go if we had the oversight.
And moving them through our programs. And so this means more work, but it means different work. It's rewarding work. They have fun doing it.
Coco Cafe says this agreement gives the cafe more paid hours and more opportunities those living with disabilities.
What a feel-good story, and I'm so happy to see projects like that exist, and I really do wish that we could get a deal done with the United States and we could crack down on all of this immigration fraud, on all of these things we're seeing with the foreign entrepreneurs. I left out two other stories today that were multi-million-dollar scams from foreign entrepreneurs. That's how much it's happening in Canada, and as we just covered, there was another multi-hundred
Let's see what Asmongold is doing. Well, I guess none of his videos are out yet. Oh well. What did Charlie have to say about Canadian food? I haven't seen this one yet. This is personal. CN Tower there. This is all Toronto. Skydo, not Rogers Centre. Skydo.
Back with more cuisine from around the globe today. It's the Canadian food tier list. We're in our accoutrements to represent the region. And I'm very hungry, so I want to just start immediately.
I'm starving.
I've seen the first one. Have you seen the first one?
I'm not. Well,
it looks amazing.
I'm excited. While she's bringing it out, just a quick reminder, what this is we eat around 8 dishes from a country. You can bring it out, it's fine.
Well, it's not always 8. Sometimes it's more.
8, 10. The best dishes that you guys, the member, oh my god.
Oh, Jiminy Christmas.
So it's poutine made
Take a look
with
at that.
beef and chicken gravy, and then those are ketchup chips.
Oh,
we're in for a treat today.
Oi! They say oi, right?
A.
Oh, wait, who's-
Get a load of that, eh? Oh yeah, so we eat a bunch of the best dishes from a country, and we tell you, objectively, the best option in our opinion.
Yep. Scientifically backed.
Which is what objectively means. It means the opinion of Matt and Chuck. My helmet smells god-awful, which doesn't make, I can't.
Oh, that's exactly what the doctor ordered. Oh, nice, you're already getting in character.
That looks like it give you HP back.
Sorry, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It is.
Are these custom-made fries, handmade fries?
They are. That is so good.
F. What?
Super S.
Super
that,
S.
we might have already got
Hit the button. Hit the big button.
Super S. Yeah, that's truly a super S. I'm going in for another bite. I'm eating fries for breakfast. Peeling back the curtain on the time of day here. Oh, fuck, that really hurt.
Why did you do
I didn't mean to. What kind of cheese is that?
That's custom Dave cheese. No, Dave himself made that. He was lactating already. I watched him.
You think he's ever going to come back now?
That was it. Hope you liked the last dish.
Alright, I'm ready for trivia.
What does Canada Day celebrate? A. The joining of 3 colonies uniting under British rule, becoming the Dominion of Canada. B. Declaring independence from Britain, becoming the nation of Canada. C. The day Canada joined World War II. Or D. The shift from French to English rule in 1763.
That would be World War II, right? Would you celebrate that? Like, hey, we got involved.
We became the
Celebrate.
Dominion of Canada.
Wait, we do that.
If we lost.
That's true, I guess. We do.
You wouldn't celebrate that, would you?
That wouldn't make any
That
sense.
would be stupid. You go B, I'll go D.
Yeah, it usually works out well for me.
Yeah.
You said declaring independence, and you said shift from British to English?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, it's the joining of 3 colonies becoming the Dominion of Canada. Yeah.
Damn. Well, that's pretty cool.
You got any more of that poutine over there?
Oh my.
He did what in that cheese?
This is what I thought American food was going to be. This shit is good.
And then I hit my
Joke
fucking
was so
wrist
good
again.
it killed Matt.
Oh, God. It was my own joke, too. Lobster roll.
Yeah, I don't really like lobster.
I don't either. I'll take a bite.
I'm shocked.
Real fishy.
No, I mean, it's good, but I'm just not a lobster guy. I think if you like lobster, that's gonna fucking hit.
It's really buttery.
Yeah.
You like lobster, right?
Yes.
Here, can you give
I'm
us an
not
honorary
from-
ranking here?
I really like seafood. I just
Not
don't
from
really
the
like lobster.
I
Maritimes.
don't like lobster either.
Not a big
Not very
lobster
good.
eater.
I'll give it like an A.
Is it an A?
I was gonna give it a B.
I was going to give it a D because I don't
Oh
like seafood.
wow, that's harsh.
I know it's good. Charlie and I have been getting some shit about not having the right opinions. So why don't we
No one says that.
Nobody said. They actually, Canada was begging us for this. Countries are now paying us 8 figures, but let's bring in a true Canadian.
A real one.
What's up, party people? Yeah, this is some Canadian ass shit right now.
Did we save him some of that teen?
Oh yeah, let's bring him back.
Oh, yum. Damn. Are those ketchup chips?
Mm-hmm.
They don't look like
That's a
ketchup chips at
Canadian
all.
right there.
Did he make these?
I think we bought them. Or did he make them?
These taste terrible. For normal ketchup chips?
Did we buy them? Okay, that makes sense.
What do normal ketchup chips taste like?
I know, because I thought those were fine.
That was amazing. Usually, they're like fully red. And they taste like a lot more ketchupy than this. But, I mean, this is what happens when you get ketchup chips in America. They dwindle down the ketchup.
We don't have saving money, cutting costs, driving profit.
You have to go. This is so good, dude. I haven't eaten anything today.
That's what we were saying.
It was kind of suspicious they weren't red.
Exactly what we said.
You can also eat out of it if you want, because I know you don't always want gluten.
No, it's all good. So
every time you come here, we kill you.
Have you guys ever? Yeah, fair enough. Have you guys ever been east coast of Canada or no?
I went to. I don't think it's East Coast. I went to that. Man, it's morbid, but the only way I remember where I went in 6th grade is I went to.
This was really good.
What would you rank that? D, F to A. There you go. We're gonna decide the best food in the world.
The single best food in the world, and then we're gonna send the embassy like a thumbs up thing,
Yeah,
like Billy
like a
Idol.
picture signed by us holding their food.
Nice, with a couple cheeky bars of soap.
Exactly. We're gonna use all of these shout-outs. But
no, definitely. Poutine is objectified. Yes, I want to fuck poutine. No, it's objective. Yeah, it's objective how good poutine is. Yeah. I think it's just like you can't really go wrong with cheese, French fries, and gravy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's super S. I think this is like. So we got A, B, C, D, E, F. This is B.
That's what I
did. It is really good.
Yeah.
It really also depends on like the quality of the lobster. I think the lobster was fine, but
I'm just not a lobster guy.
When did Canada become independent from Great Britain?
This is unfair.
A. 1880. B. 1944. C. 1982. Or D. 2014.
1982.
You know what I do remember though? Last time you were here, we did
That's when we
Canadian
had our
trivia,
Constitution
and you were
signed.
awful at it.
yeah, I'm not expecting to get it.
You were so much better at World of Warcraft trivia than you were Canadian.
Yeah, no, totally. Actually,
he's changing. I've already lost.
I have no fucking idea.
I've lost
Honestly,
in, yeah.
I think I thought it was okay. Ready?
Yeah. We all went the same.
It is 1982.
Wow.
1880, like the first question, whatever it was like around 1880. That's when Britain was like, you three kingdoms, you're becoming one little guy. That's what
So I
Canada
feel
is.
like in America, we were like, fuck them, and we're throwing shit in the ocean, and then you go up there, and they're like, hey, we kind of want to be alone. Sorry.
1982 is shocking.
That was,
recently.
Like, what movies came out in 1982?
Star Wars.
Star Wars.
New Hope. Maybe. That's crazy.
That's nuts. Sorry, yeah, bring out the
Well, that
next
makes
one.
sense. That makes sense. Oh my god, that looks good
So
as hell.
that's tortilla. It's like their meat pie. So it's made with veal, pork, and something else.
Shit, don't like veal.
I think the
eat
pork will
around
probably
the veal.
mask up the veal.
That's what I'm thinking.
French people really hate the way Canadians speak French, don't they?
Yeah.
Like, enough so that my French teacher shit on them once a week. He was like, those fucking Canadians, man. Is that good?
Mm-hmm.
That is good.
It's like mincemeat pie, pretty much. I remember I went on a date one time with a French Canadian girl.
This is annoying.
I matched with a girl on Tinder who looked nothing like her profile pic.
Oh, God.
And the date itself was just going bad. I won't get into a ton of details, but eventually I came up with a story that my dad needed me to go bowling with him, so I left.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's the most Charlie story I've ever heard.
I feel like this with like cranberry sauce would go crazy or something.
My God,
Oh, cranberry sauce would be. You just saved Canada.
That's just Thanksgiving food.
There's some.
Thanksgiving food, actually.
Trying to think what seasoning that is. I don't think it's clove. Maybe like.
I think it's cinnamon.
Might be
Is it
salt.
cinnamon? Oh, maybe salt.
No, but that is delicious.
It is
really good.
Did Home Slice just make this now?
He just made it, yeah. I'd say A. I'm going S, but it's not a super S.
It's definitely not a super S because it's just like, it's kind of exactly what you would expect it to taste like.
Just really good meat and potatoes.
Yeah, I feel like it's missing something that I don't know.
Some sort of sauce for sure.
Yeah, or like a gravy.
Yeah, something
a gravy.
Where's that
gravy on
poutine?
this would go crazy,
Oh my
man.
god, that's so good though. He killed it. That's an S for me. Doesn't pass poutine.
No, I don't think anything's gonna pass.
I'm
poutine.
gonna just put that out there. We're early in this series. Nothing so far has beaten poutine.
The one bite I took, I agree with you.
That poutine slapped your mama. That was crazy.
There's this one poutine.
Oh, God.
If you ever go to Montreal,
That's a new Matt we got.
Mama slap. Yeah.
Alrighty, which of the following is not one of Canada's top 3 exports? A. Crude oil. B. Maple syrup. C. Cars. D. Gold.
I got this.
Say gold.
I'm a big Canada guy. You know what I think it is? I think it's this. You know what they call Canada Day in America? Matt's birthday.
There it is.
Cars. Cars. We all want cars.
The top 3 exports are crude oil, cars, and gold.
God damn it!
Oh wow.
Oh, maple syrup obviously isn't. Oh, we're so fried, bro. That was obviously a trick question.
It was.
Because, like, how much maple syrup can you really export? And how much money can you generate from it?
So true.
God damn it.
Whoa, are those pecans?
This is a butter tart, so it's pecans, raisins, eggs, maple syrup, and
Wait,
a
did you say
pie crust.
raisins?
Yeah.
Why'd they do that?
The raisin packages? Just, like,
same.
pop them out,
The
throw them in my
little red
mouth? Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Is it Bussolini?
Yeah, my God, that will slap your mother. Holy shit, you are right. Formally, I will
My mom
wing
used to
my
like
hand
making
across her
those.
mother's face. That is
She
so
was
good.
really good at
That's
it.
fucked up.
We've never had one Super S, let alone 2 in a video.
It's a completely different category.
Yeah,
It's
it is.
sweet.
Yeah.
Right, but you have to put them up against each other.
This is the problem we've run into a lot.
That is really good.
Have you had this before?
Also, that smells
I think so. I think top it with some vanilla ice cream, and it's out of here. Or like maple syrup ice cream. Maple caramel, salted
That would be
caramel.
insane.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, you are theory
You
crafting
said-
some crazy
you
shit
said
right now.
top
it with ice cream. Charlie and I both came at the exact same time.
I almost fell out of my chair. That's absolutely another S. Very close to teetering on the super S.
I also will say, this is probably better than the last like 2 I've ever had, because Home Slice is whipping it up.
You're figuring out what we did, which is when there's a really high-end professional chef cooking, shit's good. And you don't understand.
Man, I did not think Canada had game like this.
Get your grubby little paws out of here. Okay?
This is, I mean, the thing is it's just like just reiterations of other things.
Yeah.
That like Canada just deemed themselves. But
really good.
Every single person's reacting the
That
same way.
reminds me of the like cinnamon swirls you put in the oven. That's from like Coke
Yeah.
or something, but like the way good version.
Yes.
Of it. Yeah.
Aaron just had an audible "what the fuck" when he ate that.
When I hit it, it like breached the barrier of like the crumble on top, and I was like, oh shit. I didn't realize that was there.
That's not fair.
What city in Canada is also the most diverse in the world? A. Montreal. B. Toronto. C. Quebec City. D. Vancouver.
Oh, I know the answer, actually.
I'm between 2.
This one I actually know. I locked and loaded that puppy.
Toro.
Is that Vancouver?
Not Toronto.
Oh, did you write
Toronto
that?
or Vancouver?
The
I'm not
home
sure.
of the Toronto Raptors.
The Raptors.
No shot.
It's like
I don't believe it. Show me the stats.
I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure it is Toronto.
No, it is Toronto
Yeah.
because
Okay,
it's like over 50% like of the population is not from Canada. It's like a crazy.
It's a super multicultural
It's
city.
wild.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
What is
Whoa,
that?
what is that?
Ginger beef.
Oh.
That's
Ginger
exciting.
beef?
Ginger beef
It smells so
of
good.
Canadian fame.
Is it?
That does smell really good.
Where's this from?
Canada.
Well, I mean, in Vancouver, there's a ginormous like Asian demographic.
We found a lot
This
of stuff that like apparently Hawaiian pizza was made in Canada.
Yeah.
Lots of random
Basketball.
shit like that. Basketball.
Basketball's Canadian.
Wait, is it really?
100%.
What about John Naismith? I thought that's the guy who put the fucking
He's
thing
Canadian.
up.
Can someone look up if basketball is Canadian? I swear, I remember.
I've never heard that.
Well, yeah, 'cause it's such an American sport.
Well, that ginger beef is crazy.
Very gingery.
That's really good. Very gingery, but very good.
Basketball was invented in 1891 by a Canadian physical education, but in Springfield,
Was it Naismith?
Oh, but in Springfield, Massachusetts.
Oh, that's where the Basketball Hall of Fame is, right? Yeah, this is really good. That's a.
It just needs some like rice.
Yeah, I was gonna say white rice with that goes nuts.
Yeah,
That's a high A for me. That's like you give that to me for dinner, I'm in heaven.
Yeah, high
That's
A.
really good. I'll take one.
I would say like the only thing I would do is just change a little bit of the recipe. I think dial back the twang a little bit and bring up more of the crisp.
You want beef.
I want beef,
not ginger beef.
Yeah,
What's
but it's
your
really
ranking,
good.
Tyler?
I gave it an A. I was just getting ready for the brain buster.
Here, you guys want it?
Yeah, bust our brain. Bust in our brains, boys.
What countries neighbor Canada? There's 3 of them.
What countries neighbor can? Well, one of them should be pretty easy. I don't know.
America?
Mark.
U.S.
Wait, America, and
Denmark, and Russia.
America.
Oh yeah, United States.
And the Denmark would be Greenland.
America.
I'll tell you, they're not directly bordering.
Yeah, I
They
got
border
one.
territory.
Oh, okay. Doesn't help.
You definitely will know.
Do you care if I put 4 answers?
Sure. Spitball. They're both in Europe, I'll give you that. Yes, because
He's saying they're
yeah,
European
it's like the territories. on the
territories.
Okay,
It's
okay.
not in Europe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. No, keep it.
What did I say? Spain?
No.
Yeah.
Spain.
No, it's dang. We also have France bordering us. We've got a couple islands off our coast. America, France, Russia? Russia or Denmark? Not sure.
See, not that bad.
You guys got guaranteed 1 point.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
no one can call you dumb.
Yes, they can.
That's true.
I'll just
Yeah,
keep
just
them
let it
all.
ride, let it
What
ride.
do you got over there?
I got Greenland,
That's what I got.
USA, and Northwest Territories.
Not Northwest Territories.
Wait, oh, Charlie wasn't done.
Oh, no, I'm
Charlie's
done. I'm not ready.
I have
anymore.
USA, and
I
then
had
I
another
forgot
race.
if it was Greenland or Iceland, so I put them both to hedge my bets.
Okay, Iceland is its own country.
Yeah.
Greenland is a Denmark territory.
That's correct.
And then France is via Saint Pierre and Miquelon.
I thought it was.
See,
one of
I
the
was
long
thinking
names.
France, but it's just way too far away. It's not doesn't
Yeah, it's not-
neighbor.
Would you have accepted France?
Yeah, I wrote both. I would
Oh,
take
okay.
one.
Because that's the little one to the right.
So we all tied.
Northwest Territories
We
are
only
part
got
of
America.
Canada. They're
No,
they're
we got
territories, but
Greenland.
Oh, wait.
I was like,
Greenland was
I
one
don't
of
know.
them?
Yeah. There's
It's
three.
one of the things with like nobody in there, though, right?
Yeah, I mean, in
There.
none
That's
of
like
it, none
half
of
of
it, I
Canada.
think has like a population of like 100,000,
That's fucking
and it's
crazy.
huge.
Yeah,
It's like ginormous. It's like twice the size of fucking Texas. Fun fact: did you know that like 75% of all the people in Canada live like 3 miles away from a border?
Oh, these are beaver tails.
Beaver tails, dude. Let's go.
There you go.
When I went to Mont Tremblant all these years ago, they had a shack for beaver tails, and I was like, "What the fuck's a beaver tail?"
Dude, it's so good.
What so it looks like a fried pastry with.
Have you ever had an
Nutella?
elephant ear?
No.
Okay.
It's basically like elephant ear is just a Canadian or American
Yeah.
beaver tail.
It's
Yeah.
fried
It's
dough.
really good. Here, you dig in.
Yeah. It's basically like candy.
So, I was early high school. I was very good at two things, DDR and Guitar Hero. And it was like I was living in a Disney movie in the center of town for the 2 nights I was there. Night 1, DDR competition. Night 2, Guitar Hero competition.
Now, did you participate?
I did, and I won, and the announcer was going psycho. He was calling me the crazy 6-foot American. It was incredible.
Really?
I'm not kidding.
I've never heard.
It's-
I've heard all of your
I'm-
stories probably
Did they
6
put up a
times.
statue in like the center of
They
town?
should have. And I guess one of the words there, they make fun of people for not being able to speak French, because French people like being mean to people. I don't know why. And they kept asking me to say words and saying I could pronounce them right, and they were getting excited. I've never felt cooler in my life.
I've never heard that story.
It honestly feels like in High School Musical when they go to the ski town and they're blowing up karaoke. It's going crazy. I was like a god for a night.
This is so good. I remember my mom would always take my brother, sister, and I up to like ski on Grouse Mountain, and there was like a beaver tail shack, and we would get beaver tails and with like whipped cream.
Yep.
And maple syrup, and it was like -5, -10. sitting there like sweaty from like, snowboarding, skiing.
Yeah, that's not that cold. -5, -10.
Eating one of these, it just like feels so good, you know? I don't know, it's like very like family organized.
I remember I got it was in like that paper sleeve so you could hold it and eat it.
Yeah. Dude, also like just Nutella and bananas, like what are we doing here? Yeah.
Wow.
Guys, eat this.
No, please.
I will
You guys
say,
gonna give us your rankings.
the other dessert item we had, better. But this
For
is
sure. I agree. This is like more homey.
Yeah.
Didn't give it a score A. Actually, I'll give that an S.
I was gonna say that's an S for me. It's just
lower end of the S.
It's a very like that could never win.
No, it won't win.
It's not as
It's not something that you wake up and eat with your family, you know what I mean? It's like it's something like you go and get like at a zoo or like while you're skiing. Damn.
Yeah.
But I think the surrounding and setting makes the experience of that more enjoyable.
I can definitely see that.
I don't speak French. I don't know how to say this. Tier Diable, I believe how they said it was, is maple taffy. It's a Canadian candy that's produced by A, putting maple syrup directly in a taffy puller, B, baking maple syrup, C, combining maple syrup, Canadian whiskey, and rock sugar, then reducing it until it's thick, or D, pouring maple syrup in the snow in the winter.
Pouring maple syrup in the snow in the winter.
Oh, man, that last one sounds so
Say the
believable.
name again.
Maple taffy.
I'm just gonna go with the one that had the most instructions.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Tier Diablo? No.
Yeah.
Diablo 3?
Alright. Oh, you guys went the same answer.
Yeah. I was thinking.
I'm going C.
D sounds like such a believable Canadian thing
I
to
was
do.
originally saying, but
Well, you can't. There's no way you could put maple directly in a taffy puller. It wouldn't pull, because you can't knead it, right?
No, I'm not sure.
Can you?
And like if
it's
you
probably
take
D.
like real syrup in your hands and like move it around, it gets tacky kind of thing. You know, they use it to throw baseball.
Yeah, you just don't think you could pull it enough, though.
Yeah, I don't know. Right, it's D because I put it in the snow.
Yeah, well, it is what you do.
Hey,
Really?
lay it on me, boys.
I had
Lay it on me.
Do you have like the? Can we watch a clip of it?
There's like I'll find a picture. There's like they set up like bars that are like cooled, and there's like a big ass thing of snow in the middle of this bar, and they just take maple syrup and like dump it. It's crazy.
That sounds really awful, actually. I don't like that at all.
Dude, that's so Canadian. They're like any other way. Fuck it.
Well, he doesn't
Snow.
like it because it's on the floor.
Yeah,
Or
on the
ground.
bar.
What about wine? I guess you don't drink very often.
Nah, no, definitely not wine. I actually can't
Wait,
stand
explain
wine.
this to me.
Nanaimo bars. So this is where basically Vancouver Island's like a 2.5-hour ferry ride away from where I live. And I don't know if Nanaimo bars came from Vancouver proper or Vancouver Island, but Vancouver Island has like two major cities called Victoria and Nanaimo. And this shit, I grew up on this. Like you would go on the ferry, basically have a cheeseburger and get a Nanaimo bar with like your family if you're going to the island. And this is some real like local West Coast culture. Yeah,
I love that.
they're pretty
I feel
good.
Like you had a nice upbringing. Like
Yeah, I mean, dude, growing up in Vancouver, I'm gonna be honest, man. Like after seeing basically all of the world, dude, it's like the safest place in the world. It's beautiful. Like 10 minutes downtown, you can be on skiing on an island or swimming in the ocean.
That is
and it's like,
crazy.
yeah, it's gorgeous. It's really one of the nicest.
That's
places.
really good.
That's really good.
It kind of almost tastes healthy because of the granola.
Yeah, it's like white.
Yeah,
What's the white stuff?
I don't know. What's the white stuff?
It's like a custard. It's a mix of like a custard powder, and then you activate it with like a little bit of butter.
Oh, okay. It's like
Thanks.
refreshing.
It is.
It's weird.
It's almost like a frosting. It's almost like a frosting texture. The white vanilla. It's like a frosting kind of.
It's like a wet wafer.
Wow.
It is kind of like a wet
It is
wafer.
like
It's moist wafer.
Oddly enough, that was my nickname in high school.
That's what they called him when he won the DDR
Really?
competition.
They were like, "Oh my God, the wet wafer strikes again." Also, is this the last one? Do you want to come out here with us?
Sure.
Test your hand at Canadian trivia.
Yeah, man, you went crazy. That was all delicious.
I appreciate
As
it. Nice
always.
meeting you. Yeah, you too, boss.
The illustrious Chef Dave.
Chef D.
Make sure to check his link out in the description. All right, lay it on us.
Which U.S. state does not border Canada? A, Oregon. B, New Hampshire. C, Vermont. D, Idaho.
I see you really leaning
New Hampshire's a fucking state.
Idaho.
How are you at geography?
This isn't Canadian.
I'm not bad.
It touches
Okay.
Canadian. Do you guys think you could place all 50 states on
Nope.
the U.S. map?
I could only do the East Coast. I can do. It's like a puzzle. I could get the outside, but you get in the middle, it's a little messy.
Outside,
Wow.
pretty
That's-
good. Inside,
That's real.
real bad.
That's true, because you get in the middle and they're all the same.
Hear me out. He's asking which states border another country. I would call 3 of those outside countries.
Yeah.
Let's
Right,
hear
you're
it.
Idaho?
I was gonna go Idaho as well.
We got 2 Idahos.
I think that's the only option.
What are you doing?
Just gonna go Idaho.
I'm gonna go different. Vermont.
Oregon.
No.
Fuck.
Oh, Washington does.
Oh.
God. Oh, I'm so fried. That's right where I live.
Hey, at least we're See, it's tough.
I gotta brush up.
Yeah, I was wrong on that one too. There's a lot of them.
Thanks for doing it.
Good job, man.
Thanks for
That's
having
right.
me again, guys.
Thank you so much,
Pleasure
brother.
every time.
Appreciate it.
I'm rating this N for nostalgia. Because this is literally my childhood. I would eat these like once a week when I was like 6.
That's crazy. I'm going S.
Yeah, that's an S.
It's almost like a ice cream bar, like a Klondike bar without being ice
Cold.
cream.
Yeah.
That's really good. All right, what was our favorite of the day?
Poutine.
It had
to be poutine.
But
I really, really, really like the
tart.
mince pie.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
The toutière or whatever, however you say it. Yeah,
Toutière.
incredible. I think that was, dude, it was just missing something, and I don't know
That's
what
what
it
I'm
was.
saying. If it had a
Like,
sauce
a little
on
bit
it.
wetter.
Yeah, the poutine, but also that butter tart went crazy. I just have a weird thing where I don't like moving desserts forward. I don't know
Yeah,
why.
well, I just think poutine is
Poutine's
unbeatable.
so Canadian.
Yeah, it's
And
very Canadian.
It
It
was
was very, very
incredible.
good.
You know what it was missing? It was
Funny part about poutine is they're saying a French word. They're actually saying it right too.
missing smoked, Montreal smoked meat
On the poutine?
on the poutine.
Oh my
That's how you
That
make it
actually would
crazy.
be crazy.
Yeah.
Putting meat on it.
It's like
would-
Montreal smoked meat was in consideration for making, and then we found out it's kind of just a Reuben, like when you get the
It's basically, yeah,
sandwich.
it's basically Reuben, yeah.
So are you mad if we go poutine here?
No, not at all. I mean,
No.
the thing is you have like 3 of the greatest things ever in
It's
existence
true. Yeah.
mixed together, and it's like
I
how
just-
can you go wrong?
I really feel like that's putting Canada's best foot forward.
I think it's a very good representation.
Right, there you have it. Put it up, put applause, confetti, go crazy.
You guys tied for
Oh, absolutely. Once again, put the clip up where they're all in that bar watching the TV.
Here's the
and-
clip.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, it doesn't, just right there. All right, so poutine.
Poutine for sure.
Take out those clips.
Who made poutine?
This-
French
It was
Canadian?
probably John Canada.
John
McCain?
Yeah, it was John
John
McCain.
When he was a POW in Vietnam, he was like, I'm going to take this to Canada.
Taking my talents to Canada.
Jean-Paul Roy
Jean-Paul
in
Yeah.
1964.
Oh, that's like pretty
Are
recent.
you sure it's not Wah?
He was probably just had
Is it
leftovers and was like,
ROI?
fuck it, run it.
Is it
It's
ROI?
probably Wah.
It might be Wah.
John Paul Wah.
No.
John Powa.
Oh, ROY, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably Wah.
It's probably Wah.
If he's
Wah.
French Canadian.
Yeah.
That was a fun one.
That was
I feel
good.
like Canada shocked me.
Canada went crazy.
That was really good.
I didn't know that the pecan, like I've had those before. I didn't know it was like specifically a Canadian thing. Nor did I know that the mincemeat pie. I feel like every country kind of has like a mincemeat
That's
pie.
fair.
But maybe I think the sweetness in the meat when you tasted that, I think that's what makes it Canadian.
What's Canadian food? Everybody
Everyone says
instantly goes
poutine.
poutine, and it's as good as you imagine.
And ketchup chips. What'd you guys give ketchup chips?
They were
Yeah,
the
right.
same
That
dish.
was just like our
We
warm
can
up.
see if these are the same ketchup.
Oh
chips
yeah,
you bought.
show them real quick.
This was the prize for trivia. I didn't count 2-1 trivia, so
It was
Yeah,
probably-
I'm a ketchup
you guys
chip
all won
advocate.
today.
Yeah, let me know.
Oh, see, look, yeah. This is what I was saying. Is the other ones were like not red.
Wow.
That
Those
is
look like they're flaming hot.
substantial.
Matt's getting a call from Justin Trudeau.
Hey, Trudeau.
Sir, we need your talents in Canada.
Playing World of Warcraft, eating ketchup chips.
I can imagine.
Fire.
A little bit of Mountain Dew.
Mm. We have something. Oh, you know what? I fucked up. You should have gotten coffee crisps. They are the best chocolate bars.
Oh boy.